Now to a story you'll see only on 4, a Tucson teenager convicted of murder in 1996 and sentenced to 25 years to life with the possibility of parole.
Now he wants a change of plea, and the Pima County Attorney's Office agrees. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo is live from downtown with more. Lupita.
Fred George was killed in 1995 as he tried to stop some teenagers from stealing bikes from a complex where he and his wife lived. And today, the victim's family sat in court and faced the man a jury found responsible for killing Fred George. Fred George and his wife lived in the complex in Midvale Park. He was an X-ray technician at Davis-Monthan. According to court testimony from today, Ronnie Vera and a friend tried to steal a bike. George came out and told them to stop. Vera, then 16, threw the bike at George. His friend fired a shot, striking George in the head. The teenagers were convicted and have spent nearly 27 years behind bars. Vera was convicted under the felony murder rule, sentenced to 25 years in prison with the possibility of parole. He's gone before the parole board twice. Twice he's been turned down. Today, Vera, with his attorneys, wants a change of plea.
The murder rule in this case was misapplied, and that Mr. Vera is in fact not guilty of the felony murder, and that under 30.1H, his conviction for that should be vacated.
In 2014, Barbara Lawal was the county attorney. Her office fought Vera's request for a change of plea and resentencing. The current administration disagrees and believes Vera should be a free man.
The child who took off after stealing a bike. We're talking about the non-shooting child. That's the critical distinction. And it's a 16-year-old who's now done over 25 years. There has to be justice.
The victim's sister via telephone very adamant about releasing Vera from prison.
Mr. Vera not thrown the bike and simply run away like he'd like us to believe. There's a good probability that the gunshot would not have been fatal.
Sherry Ellithorpe is the victim's daughter, and she told the judge she was raised to respect the law. Her father was a reserve sheriff's deputy.
I spent 28 years as a police officer for San Diego Police Department. I'd always had faith in the legal system until now.
The felony murder rule is applied when someone dies in the commission of a crime. So while Vera didn't pull the trigger, he was present when this happened. Today, Judge Kyle Bryson agreed that there should be a change of plea and scheduled an April court date. And he also wanted a chance to review the plan prior to the hearing. Coming up at 5 o'clock, reaction to his decision. Reporting live from the Superior Courts building, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.